Hello, hello, hello to all of my Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a special 7/16 reading, July 16th. Now, listen, the number 7, you guys know I love numbers, right? So the number 7 represents perfection and completeness. But guess what? The number 16 represents it's a very powerful number of spiritual transformation, which is a lot of people are going through a spiritual transformation, symbolizing the intuitive lightning strike of awakening. Oh my goodness. So much is happening for a lot of people today and they don't even realize it's happening, but it's been ramping up. It's been happening, right? But it just feels like a lightning strike, like an awakening light. Woo! Oh my goodness. So you're no different, Capricorn. You are no different. What do we know about our Capricorns? Because I want to get this out of the way, because a lot of times when we're going through a lot of things, it's sometimes kind of hard to remember who you are, right? Like really, really who you are at the core, because you have so many other external things happening, a lot of moving parts, a lot of stuff that's going on. But you all are very loyal, you're very hardworking, you're team players, you're ambitious, you're very classy, you're good managers. Oh gosh, there's some cards who just pop out there. You're very responsible, you're self-disciplined, and you have a lot of self-control, right? I'm going to put these cards over here to the side because I don't even know what they are yet, but first card out, I see money. Okay, first, let me get this out of the way for just a second. I want to share this with you. Okay, so you all know I have a lot of crystals and stones, right? So I am giving away for free. There's no catch to this. It's just, if you want one, just let me know. Send me an email, and I have my email address in the About section. Again, I have crystals, I have stones here. They have all been supercharged in the last full moonlight. And again, I'm just giving them away for free. Like I said, there is no catch. I will eventually start selling crystals, but for right now, just as a thank you for supporting my channel, I just want to give you all a gift. Okay, so if you don't feel comfortable with sending your address for security reasons, I completely understand, because I do talk a lot about crystals, and so I can kind of sort of tell you, what the properties of each one of these crystals and stones have. So if you want to go out and purchase them, that's okay. I won't be offended. Okay, just want to let you know, but I do want to offer you a gift. So the first Capricorn that actually emails me to say, hey, I want a crystal, you can put crystal in the subject line. You can just put Capricorn as your name. You don't have to put your name, because an Aries actually did that, which actually gave me this idea. So thank you for whoever the Aries was that gave me that idea. You can just put Capricorn as your name and then put your address, and I'll go ahead and track it through the postal service. So when I send these out, and I'll be sending about very, very soon. But again, for the first Capricorn that emails me, it's yours. You can have one of these. So first of all, let me see. This is a fluorite stone right here. This actually absorbs, and I want to show you this. This absorbs negative energy and stress. It increases our powers for concentration and self-confidence, and it also helps with decision making. So like I said, there's a lot of things that's going on for a lot of people. This clear quartz is for clarity, and then this love quartz is attached to your heart chakra, so forgiveness. A lot of times people will buy these two together, because as you love yourself deeper and harder, you forgive yourself even more, things become a lot clearer to you, right? And so you're vibrating at this love frequency, which a lot of people, they won't have access to you anymore. Okay, so most high God in the universe, please give me some information for my Capricorns, as it relates to money and wealth, as it relates to power and intellect, as it relates to taking action and their spirituality, as it relates to their emotions and creativity. Okay, Capricorn, let's go. Let's see what we have for you. Like I said, some other cards fell out before. I'm going to keep those cards right there, because that top card is a money card. Wow. Right off the beginning. So how many cards? Actually, 3 cards came out. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles that came out. We have the Knight of Pentacles that came out. And we also have the Queen of Cups. So the Pentacles cards is attached to money. Okay, so again, money, money, money. This person right here, and okay, so this means that you're very, very vibrant. This means that there are some people who may see you as kind of flashy. We know Capricorns that most Capricorns are not really flashy people, right? But a lot of Capricorns are just like, you just attract money. You attract money and wealth, right? And so for some people, that could cause some jealousy. Not your problem, Capricorn, not at all. So this is about you, all about you, all 100% about you. This is not about any other astrological sign. If you getting wealth is causing other people jealousy and some kind of angst and pain or whatever, like I said, again, this is all about you. So this right here, this Knight of Pentacles actually represents it represents harvest. So your harvest is coming in. Remember I said, like, when I talk about planets being in retrograde, right? And your planet being in retrograde, your planet Saturn being in retrograde. I think if I mentioned that your planet was not in retrograde in any of my past readings, even the last reading, I offer you my sincerest apology. There's a lot of stuff happening with Capricorns right now. Your planet Saturn is in retrograde, and it also affects the Aquarius that has the Capricorn. Did I say Cancer? Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, your planet Saturn is in retrograde. And it also affects the Aquarius that's on the cusp, the Aquarius that has the Capricorn tendencies, right? And if you want to learn more about that, I have a cusp teaching for online. Also, you're a person of a lot of compassion. A lot of compassion. You care very deeply about people. And whether people can see that in you or not, you care very, very deeply about people. Let me pull some more cards. Okay. Look, we have a lot of wands energy here. So this is letting me know that your spirituality is an all-time high. Like some of you have been getting some crystals, some amethyst, some love crystals, some clear quartz, and some other stones and crystals, and your spirituality is at an all-time high. But somebody sees you as competition. Okay, somebody in that fire element, somebody who has Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, actually sees you as competition. And it's so unfortunate because a high vibrating fire sign would not see you as competition. They would actually celebrate you, right? And probably join your team. But somebody is vibrating on a low frequency in that fire element that sees you as competition. So I'm telling you, you got to protect your gifts at all costs. And so you feel like you're constantly in this fighting stance to protect your gifts because they see you as competition. But guess what? You're winning. You're winning. You really don't even have to do too much. You're winning. You really don't even have to do a whole lot because you're already winning. Your compassion towards them, despite the fact that they're like spinning and spinning like Tasmanian devils, is really throwing them off. Like they really don't know how to act. They really just don't know how to act. But you are winning, okay? And I think I say this consistently for my Capricorns, but you're winning. Now, look, here's the thing about your planet being in retrograde right now. And your planet is in retrograde until September 29th. So, again, if I misspoke and said that your planet was not in retrograde, even on my last reading, please forgive me. Your planet is in retrograde. And so your planet, Saturn, being in retrograde right now is a time for karmic debts are being sorted out and blending your past with your present and future, right? So what that means for you, Capricorn, is that you have to continue, and I have to keep reiterating this because it's very, very powerful. You have to keep your vibrations very, very high, because like I said, there will be people, if not already, trying to get you off kilter, trying to create all kinds of drama in your life. But guess what? It's not going to work. Jupiter is also in Capricorn right now until September 13th. So that's good luck, optimism, success, and generosity. So that's what I need. That's why I need you to stay focused. Like I said, I see money. I see a lot of money in your cards. And so, but it's so important. Let that person, whoever those people are who see you as competition, allow them to fall. Like, just let them fall. You remain high vibration no matter what. High vibration. Let's get some more cards for you. Yep. Look, we have some major arcanas out here. Okay, we have the Hermit card, we have the Lover's card, we have the Magician card, we have the Empress and the Temperance. Wow, and the Temperance card. So you got a lot of major arcanas here. So let's put this up here for a second. So you have been reflecting on a lot of things. You have really been reflecting on a lot of things, thinking about why is it that people see you as competition when you are just on this journey. You are on your journey of enlightenment, right? And that's what you've been reflecting on. You've been loving yourself deeper and harder. This is the String card. This is the Lover's card. Doesn't necessarily mean a new person is coming into your life, because I don't think that's where you are right now. I think that this is about loving yourself deeper. And this is right here. This is the Magician card, right? This is attached to the Virgo and the Gemini. And so there are people in your life that's trying to, this is why I'm not surprised. This card right here is attached to communication being disrupted. So I'm not surprised that people are trying to intentionally trip you up because they see you as competition. Shame on them. Really, it's really shame on them. This Empress card, this is you. You're sitting here relaxed. This is why I'm like, you don't need to get ruffled. You really don't. You're winning. You're winning, and not just regular winning. You're winning big time, okay? Okay, this is for my Capricorns, and even the Aquarius is on the cusp who have Capricorn tendencies, right? Your life is in full balance, and all you have to do is sit back and relax. Really, just sit back and relax. You know, there may be, like I said, there may be, and look, oh my goodness, look at this. Let me put these major arcanas right here. Let them people kill themselves off. Look, this Swords energy. So I don't see heartbreak, right? What I see for you is that these people are actually cutting themselves off because they see you as competition. And you feel like you have to fight. You fight to protect your energy. But really, you don't have to fight to protect your energy. They're going to cut themselves off. Watch. They're going to cut themselves because they cannot take it. They really cannot take Capricorn. I'm trying not to laugh here, but they really cannot take your spiritual journey. They cannot take your enlightenment. And so they're going to cut themselves off. And I'm talking about these are people close to you. Listen to what I'm telling you. These are people close to you. They see you as competition. You know, shame on them. Let's get an oracle card. Yeah, there's a lot going on with you, but I'm telling you, you are winning so big time. It's not even funny. And like I said, when you tap into this energy, this magician energy right here, everything that you need is where you got it. You already have it. So if you think that you're lacking, like, and this is just, okay, let's say okay, here we go, scenario. Let's say this person right here that sees you, and again, this is a fire sign. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody that's vibrating at a low frequency, because a high vibrating fire sign would not even see you as competition, right? They'd be ready to join the team and like, how can we link up and get this thing done, get money. Let's get money. Let's get success. Let's get prosperity, right? But this person is vibrating at a low frequency, and it's unfortunate because they're the ones that's creating the miscommunication. They're like intentionally creating miscommunication. This is why you got to keep your peace. Hold your peace. Hold your peace and really fight. You can fight with your mouth closed. You can fight by praying and meditating, but protect your gift at all costs and watch them drop off. They're going to kill themselves off because they're going to run out of steam. But see, one thing about you, Capricorn, is that you know how to stay grounded. You'll sit there and watch somebody until just like, okay, you know, I'll let this person wear themselves out. I'm grounded. I'm not going anywhere. If anybody, you're going to have to go somewhere. Their fire is going to go out. Because they see you as competition, and you're really not their competition. You don't see them as competition. They see you as competition. Let's be clear. You do not see them as competition, but they see you as competition. And that's unfortunate that they're spinning out of control like Tasmanian devils. Look, balance and spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Listen, your life is in full balance. Your spiritual elevation is here. Like you're taking off like a rocket. Just like this card right here, you're taking off like a rocket with your spirituality. It's a shame that they see you as competition, and that's too bad for them. But I'm telling you, once you got to a point where you say, okay, I'm going to love myself. And see, notice we're not talking about any exes because they don't even factor into the picture. You're on this whole new spiritual journey that doesn't even include them. Like you decided, you know what? Let me focus on me for a minute. And when you got to that point of loving yourself deeper and harder and actually forgiving yourself for whatever it was in the past, you came out like a freaking rocket. And people are just, I'm telling you, somebody in this fire element, they can't take it. They cannot handle it. They look at it as like, why is this person is like, why is this person like, seem like something's different about them? They may say that you're acting phony, and it's just something because they don't recognize this new fire and passion inside of you as it relates to your spiritual journey. But it's not for them. It's really, really not for them. I'm also seeing somebody even in your own element, which could be a Taurus or Virgo. Somebody who has Taurus and Virgo in their chart sees you as like showboating like a peacock, but that's somebody that's vibrating at a low frequency. Usually when I'm talking about frequencies, I'm talking about people that are vibrating at a high frequency. But when it gets down to somebody being jealous or somebody being, that's low frequency trait, right? So if that person was vibrating at a high frequency, they would seem totally, totally different. But because you're vibrating at a love frequency, Capricorn, that person, you have to protect that love frequency. It doesn't matter if they see you as competition. They already lost, right? That is what I have for you. Again, let me go back to these crystals and stones. If you want one of these, and I'm going to send them out in random, I'll just pick one and just stick them. And like I said, I don't know anybody personally, so I'm going to just pick one and just send them out so that you'll have them. And like I said, they have been supercharged in the full buck moon. So if you want one, you can just send me an email using my the email address that I have. Capricorn, and just label it as like Capricorn and then your address. I don't want to know exactly who it is, but make sure you have, your full address. That way it's coming to you. And I'm going to put tracking on these. So that way I know that it actually went to that address, the address that you gave me. Okay. In the email. Again, it's in my about section, but yeah, that's what I have for you. Protect your gifts at all costs. This spiritual journey that you're on, there's like a perfect balance of spirituality and practicality with you. And, and it's all attached to your spiritual journey. And so them seeing you as competition, they already wiped themselves out. They did. They already wiped themselves out. It doesn't matter what they think they're doing to you. They could be talking about you behind your back. See this back? They could be talking about you behind your back. They could be plotting and planning and scheming to take you out. It doesn't even matter. They've taken themselves out already. So you don't have anything to worry about. You already won. Again, this is for my Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special 7/16, July 16th reading. Again, the root number of 16, 1 plus 6 equals 7. It's the 7th month, and this is a very, very powerful day. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, Capricorns? Bye.